we talk about elevating though. So, what's been your comfort zone? Like, what's been a comfort zone? And how you get out of comfort zones?
Go ahead.
My comfort zone, personally speaking, from myself is people. Okay, so me being around people, being able to talk and pick people's minds and their different views and how they look at things, and me processing, that's my comfort zone. If I'm secluded, I'm out of my comfort zone totally.
So you like being around people?
I do like being around people.
So you're extrovert.
Yes, very much so.
See, and be surprised. I'm an introvert.
Okay.
However, I'm an introvert with introvert with extrovert capabilities.
Okay.
Because you need a lot of vices in the world. You just can't be one way. You know, and if you set in one way in this world, you're not gonna last. You got to have. I would consider you also extrovert because you're the kind of person that can go out and kind of mingle and talk to people just like me. I wasn't brought up like that, and that was difficult for me. But I have the ability to adapt, almost like a chameleon. You know.
Right.
So
because when I first met you, I was like, dang, he don't talk to nobody. He don't say nothing.
I ain't friendly. I'm not friendly. You best believe that.
Firecracker.
It took a while. It took a while for a conversation.
Right.
But once we jail, I felt your energy.
Right.
And we were pretty much on the same page when it came to a lot of things.
And I add that to the sign of the Geminis.
Oh, one of those.
Yes, one of those.
You do. I don't really know much about signs. You do?
I dibble and dabble slightly, especially if it pertains to my sign, a couple other signs.
What's your sign?
My sign personally is a Pisces, which, if you look at the sign, actually relates to me personally, I feel. The sign is two fish, but they're swimming in the opposite direction. So it looks like a circle. There's one swimming towards the feet of the other fish, and the other fish is going there. Two different directions. Basically means you have two different sides to yourself. So that's why I'm able to adapt and talk to everybody extrovert. I can, if it's, hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's going good. But then when we get down to the nitty gritty, we can change face and do that as well.
Right.
So it's basically, you're always, which is true, you're always fighting an internal battle with yourself.
Okay.
So you're either a nice guy and sometimes you get a mean guy. But you be able to connect with everybody.
Good point. Nice guy, mean guy.
Okay.
I like that point. Elaborate on this. It's better to be loved or hated.
See, I'm glad
I
you
think
said
it's
that.
depending on who it's by.
Okay.
That's me. I think it's who it's by.
Because you say you battle between those two. I mean, which one you rather be?
See, well, there's one
Which
thing.
one demands more
There's the
respect?
thing about love and hate. Love and hate, there's in order to love, you have to know how to hate. In order to hate, you got to love. Those are two very close things. You don't know it. They're on a different side of the spectrum, but they're very close. It's almost the same feeling. So if somebody hates you, I feel, they have the capability of almost loving you because there's something about them that can take your emotion that deep that they hate you. They don't just not like you. They just can't ignore you. They hate you. The same as if somebody loves you, you take their emotion that much. They love you. They're thinking about you more than they have to. They're more passionate. That's how I feel. So
I think a person who loved you can easily hate you.
because you know why?
Definitely.
They've already loved you.
Good point.
They already
Good
lost
point.
that passion.
Yeah, I think a person that love you can easily hate you. Let's I'm gonna dive here, right?
All right.
And this might open up.
Here we go. Okay.
Because
I already felt it going there.
Come on, talk to me.
I already
Come on,
felt
talk to me.
because you think about a relationship.
Uh-oh. Here we go. I tried to hold on.
When a man and a woman together, they love each other.
All right.
But then if the woman is scorned, and I'm gonna be on the even side of this and say,
Okay.
men do some things to make women a certain way. So, because I don't want people to think I'm just bashing women, but I'm gonna tell the truth.
Definitely.
That woman can hate you. No, you seen waiting
she
to
can.
you seen waiting to exhale.
Mm-hmm.
You see what these women do to men.
You're right.
Yeah.
Like
right.
they go to the verge of killing them.
Right.
Now, I think it's different when a man do that to a woman because I think when a man do something silly I think he just a sucker. That's just how I think about it.
Okay, you're right.
Okay,
You're
okay.
right.
Now straighten me if I'm wrong.
I would concur with that.
I can agree. We can agree on that one. We see eye to eye on that part.
Well, we don't see eye to eye on.
Don't you do it just yet.
Not yet. I ain't gonna do
Okay,
it. I ain't
okay,
gonna do
okay. I do feel, I agree with you.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you're right. We can and put them in that state of mind.
Right.
Okay. But I want to look at it as this. At some point, that was already there in them. We might
Wait, what was there?
remember when you just said we push them to be certain ways, that mindset type of thing?
Right.
I feel it's already in the woman sometimes.
I don't agree with that.
Not 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Not 100%. But maybe 10%. Because I'm going to show you an example. For instance, if you have a woman who they met you a certain way. Mr. Ronald, I like the way your vibe is.
Okay.
I'm not insecure, but there's little things that I said at the beginning that we overlooked because it's not big. You didn't do nothing wrong. So that was there. That was already there in their mindset. I don't really like as much when you do X, Y, Z or this, but it was there. It was fine. And then the first time, like to your point, you do something stupid or mess up, now you've fed it like it's a flower with the water.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's done grown. But that was there. Because there's some women or men in general, whatever, relationship, that is not there. So they're not even looking for it. So even if you did, it's not as, when it happens, they well, I understand sometimes you mess up or whatever. Different people react differently.
But you said it's things there that they overlook. Right?
Right.
So that means you presenting this from the start, but they overlook it. Whatever the case may be. It may be something that you do that's there from the beginning that the woman will overlook.
Right.
That's what you're saying?
No, I'm saying inside of them. So if this person doesn't like you doing the talk show, they've always said that, but it's just, but then now you're doing a talk show 5 days.
Oh, but see, that's what conversation come.
Yeah.
But that's not what I'm talking about. We talking about two different things because
Okay.
yeah, because I think that when you put it out there and you express that this is what I do, this is what I like to do, a conversation need to happen about that. Now, if they disagree with it, that's your point to part. I'm talking about when you have a good girl. Let's go there. Let's say you got a good girl.
Explain. Good girl. Let's go details.
Let's talk about a good girl. You got a faithful girl.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, all right.
She faithful. She do the things that you ask her to do.
All right.
Now everybody got their flaws. Nobody ain't perfect.
Right.
Now, but you go out and dog this lady out.
Okay.
She stay with you. You go out and you dog out some more.
Okay.
She stay with you.
Okay.
You go out and you dog out some more, and you keep this cycle.
Okay.
Till eventually that light come on.
They get fed up.
She getting fed up.
Okay.
Now she's starting to say stuff. She's starting to say stuff. She's starting to lash out.
Right.
She love you still. But now that love is starting to turn into anger, that anger turns into something else.
Turns into hate.
Hate. That's what I'm talking
I see
about.
where you went with that.
What you said? What you was going to say about a good girl?
Let's bring in.
I was gonna start something, but
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I mean, good girl, because there's good. See, this what I got a problem with that term, good girl, because you have a good girl who, okay, see, you never drink, you never smoke, you stay in the house, you do this, you do that, but that don't make you no better than me.
No.
And sometimes that attitude to carry that on, and that I can't be myself around you. You're not likable.
Then that's go back to conversation. That go back to conversation. I think it go back to conversation.
It's always in conversation.
Yeah, because if you can't be yourself, then ain't no need to be there.
Now
That's
Good
how
point.
that's how I feel about it.
I agree with you on that.
Now you gonna go through phases. You gonna go through a phase where you may think one way. Okay, Then you go through a phase where you think another way. But conversations got to take place every step of the way.
Well, conversations take place is very helpful. It's very. I mean, that's the soil of a relationship, definitely. But at the end of the day, it's about the two people. If two crackheads, okay, crackheads, that's what they're focusing on: getting crack,
Right.
getting high.
They got the same mind.
They got the same mind, same agenda.
Okay.
When one says, you know what, I need to stop. I need to stop, and they begin that journey. They're battling with their loved one, okay, who still love getting high.
Right.
Now you have the problem. See? Now you have the problem. At the end of the day, you can talk and talk all you want, but it's still, at the end of the day, it gels on. And what I'm saying is, you can have that go on for a long time, but things change.
Yeah, but
You can have. You've been married for a long time. You know, the American dream, the house, the kids,
Here we
the
go.
wife, and
Here
the
we
dog.
go.
Let's go. Let's start. Let's set it off.
All right.
The house, the kids, the wife, the dog. Okay.
Mhm.
That's what you be. That's what when you met. That's what started. That was the game plan. Now, environmental outside influences
Okay.
can begin.
Okay.
Now that agenda has changed.
Okay.
Right.
You follow me? That agenda has changed. You know, I can care less about a house.
Right.
You know, I care less about this. You know, I mean, when you, like I said, when you started for years, that was a plan, but things can change.
Right.
Things can change. People change.
I guess I'm in a box. I guess I'm in a box. Why you so quiet?
You know, I'm just.
Because he don't want to match the gas.
No, man.
He don't wanna match the gas.
Because I think I'm in the box because I understand the importance of that communication. I've evolved.
Definitely.
I've changed drastically since
Definitely.
I've been married, right? But through every change, what I do, we have a conversation. Now, and I look for my wife to say, I don't know about that. And I'm going to gauge what she's saying. Now, if I feel I need to go forward, I'm going to weigh everything that go with it.
Okay.
Because I'm like, now, if I go forward, this could cause this problem. But let me really, really think about it. And when I think about it, I weigh it. And once I weigh it, I say, is this going to be beneficial? And a lot of times, when I really sit down and I think about it, because what I do a lot of times, I go and I reflect by myself.
Okay.
And I think, how does this make sense? And I'll be like, maybe she right. You know, but, okay, say for instance this, what we doing right now. Never been a problem.
Okay.
Actually, we had a conversation about it. I'm like, I want to get out more. I want to do more. But I want to do more. It may cause me to be out late. Okay, but what you going to be doing? What type of environment you going to be in? I explained it to the T. Guess what? Green light.
Well, okay. I got a little advantage because I've been knowing this man right here for a little minute now. So
Yeah.
I have a little advantage. This is a rhetorical answer and question. I know the answer and I know the question. So, still goes back to my point. You still have someone, your other half, who's mature enough. Okay. Mature enough to and on that level. Now, see, you know, if this was somebody else, see, like I say, I know some of the stories that you have told me in your early dating, you know, time with your wife. Bottom line, what I'm saying is this was kind of meant to be.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I'll take that.
And I feel that too.
You follow what I'm saying? It's
I'll
meant to be.
take
Okay, me, I was a phenomenal athlete, by the way.
225.
I was a phenomenal athlete, by the
heard
way.
some stories.
So, what I'm saying is, but guess what? It was some guys that I played ball with, and older guys that was way rawer than people that you even see on TV, but they didn't get the chance. Right. You know, it's all about timing. You'll see somebody that, okay, then how he made it? You know, he wasn't as spectacular as the person that you knew. You know, and people would agree, but it was all about the timing. That being said, I know some of the little bit of the history. You have to have somebody mature enough to even sit down to agree to say communication and listen to you.
I got you.
You see what I'm saying?